Hi, my name is Leonard Munson, the Psychic Astrologer. My website is readingsbyleonardtmunson.net. The weekly overview, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, from November the 2nd to the 9th, 2023. This is a collective reading, so take what you need and leave the rest. We're going to talk about your career and employment. Aries, your solar sun is in the 8th house. The 8th house is Scorpio. Its ruling planet is Mars and Pluto. Excuse me. It's a house of intimacy, shared resources, death and resurrection, rising from the ashes, transformation and secrets. Okay, your solar 8th house complements the sun in Scorpio. So this tells me that you need to pay attention to your intuition and psychic ability. The moon is in Cancer. The moon represents your emotional groundedness. It represents things are hidden and things coming to a head. And it reinforces the water sign in your moon in Cancer, the sun in Scorpio, and your solar sun in the 8th house. Then we have Mercury in Scorpio, communication. So Mercury in Scorpio deals with communication, with issues of shared resources, intimacy, death and resurrection, rising from the ashes, transformation. So you're going to areas of transformation in your career and employment. We have Venus and Virgo. Venus also rules work. So Virgo, some of you might be in the area of health, service industry. So look for major changes in that portion of your career and your employment for the better for you. And then we have Mars in Scorpio. It's home base. Mars is the ruling planet of Scorpio. So you're going to put all your vigor, your force, and your energy to go in a different direction in your career areas. And then we have these planets retrograding, moving backwards. And when a planet's retrograding, moving backwards, it's reviewing and making changes to when it goes direct. Jupiter in Taurus. Taurus also deals with work. You miss opportunity that was connected to your career and employment. But new opportunities will be coming in once Jupiter goes direct in December. Saturn is going direct. So you have put yourself on a firmer, a steady foundation about your career and your employment. Some of you going back to school. Some you're going to get a new position, you're going to have to move, and some you're going to go in your own business. And some of you have healed some betrayal in people that you thought that was in your career that's going to push you that did not. And then we have Uranus and Taurus. You've gotten off that seesaw going up and down, and now you're going to have freedom, independence to choose and do what you want in your career. Neptune and Pisces, you got out of that brain fog and those illusions, those fantasies, and those fear. So you're going forward with what you want to do as a career person. Pluto and Capricorn, some of this had to do with your childhood traumas where your father or father figure was trying to impede their own dreams on you, and you reject that. Then the North Node in Aries, these are lessons you need to learn about your career and employment in this lifetime. So time for action, and Charon being in Aries retrograding, and you're healing yourself from the rejection that you were trying to pursue in your career. Now the next sign is Leo. Leo, your solar sun is in the 4th house, which is Cancer. And its ruling planet is the moon. The moon will deal with emotions, bringing things to an end, and also things that it's being hidden from you. So it's a cleansing sense. And so the moon, the 4th house deal with home, family, security, women, and women issues. Now, the sun is in Scorpio. Its ruling planet is Mars and Pluto. And Scorpio deals with intimacy, shared resources, death and resurrection, rising from the ashes, transformation, and secrets. Okay? Now, we have the moon in Cancer, which complements your 4th house. So you need to pay attention to your intuition and your psychic ability. All right? And then we have Mercury in Scorpio. Again, communication messages from the spiritual world that trust your intuition and psychic ability as far as your career is, Leo. Some of you are going to expand your career. Some of you have your own business. You're going to expand on that. And some of you are going to go back to school for some kind of retraining. Then we have Venus and Virgo. Venus deals with work, and Virgo deals with health, work, and service to others. So some of you might be in the service industry. Some of you might be dealing with work that has to do with figures, doing things in a methodical way, detail, okay, and numbers, okay? So, this could be affecting you, and then some of you have to make a decision what you want to do, Leo, in your career. Get out of your head and make the right decision. And then we have Mars in Scorpio, the vigor, the force, the drive, the passion, the energy. So you're going to put this energy in ending this stalemate in your career and employment and step out for something new. Jupiter in Taurus is retrograde. When a planet is retrograde, it's moving backwards, reviewing what mistakes you made and make correction when it's going directly. So opportunities you miss in your career, new doors are open up for you, and you will not miss these. Saturn in Pisces, it's going direct now. So you put yourself on a better, firm foundation. You're thinking out of the box as far as career and employment. Again, I see a lot of you taking a side hustle you've been doing it for a while and moving in your career, okay? And then you healing yourself by being disappointed by hidden enemies, okay? And Uranus and Taurus deals with work. It's retrograde, reviewing what was going on and making correction here. So you're getting off that seesaw, going up and down and coming back into something more stable and have more freedom and independence. Neptune in Pisces, Leo, that means the illusion, the brain fog, head in the clouds and everything. You're seeing now what you need to do to improve your career and to move forward in it. And Pluto in Capricorn, and this has something to do with your father or father figure who try to live their own life through you and try to force you to do a career or be in a career of something that you did not want to be in. The North Node in Aries, this is the lesson you need to learn about your employment and your career. It's time for action. And Chiron in Aries retrograding, and you're healing from the rejection and the disappointment that people were trying to put upon you because of what you want in your career. The next sign is Sagittarius. Sagittarius, your solar sun is in the 12th house. The 12th house that you're letting go of this misconception about your career and your employment, cutting the losses, ending, okay? The 12th house is your solar sun in the 12th house that deal with Pisces, okay? Pisces, it deals with intuitiveness, psychic ability. It also deals with healing, emotional healing. So there might have been some disappointment here with your career, and that you have to heal and forgive yourself and then forgive the people that block you. And this ruling planet is Neptune, and Neptune right now is in Pisces, retrograding. So you're reviewing all this stuff. So when it goes direct, you're going to make your changes, okay? You're getting your head out the clouds, you're getting out this illusion and this fear, and take the rose-colored glasses off and doing whatever career and employment that you want, that you love. Now we have the sun in Scorpio, which ruling planet is Mars and Pluto, Sagittarius, and this deals with intimacy, shared resources, death and resurrection, transformation, and secrets. So there's going to be some secrets about the job you have or the career that you have that you didn't know there, and you might be expanding or leaving and going to something else. And then we have the moon in Cancer. The moon represents your emotional groundedness, and it represents emotions, and things are hidden and coming to an end or releasing in Cancer, okay? So there is some things that you need to release as far as your career is directed. Mercury in Scorpio, Mercury communication. So you might be in the communication field, the transportation field. And so you're going to change that in your career employment. You might go for a better position. You might go back to school. So I see a lot of changes happening here. Venus and Virgo, work, okay? You might be in the service industry. You might be in the industry that deals with the figures and details and stuff. So if you're going to change that career, you're going to have more of that going on. Then we have Mars and Scorpio. Mars and Scorpio, you're going to take the vigor, the force, the drive, and the passion, the energy, and to end the things you don't like about your career and make a change in employment, etc. Then we have Jupiter and Taurus, opportunities that miss retrograding. They're coming back and new opportunities. Take advantage. Saturn and Pisces, direct now. You're on a stronger foundation. You're thinking outside the box as far as career, and you're healing yourself, and you know who your secret enemies are. Uranus and Taurus.